Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to all in Islam and Moral Education class. This is Hasan Yahya, lecturer, Department of Islamic Studies, Milestone College. Okay, my dear students, I'd like to request all of you to recite Durshid with me. Everybody. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad an-Nabiyyi al-Ummiyyi wa alihi wa sallim. Okay, very good students. Today we will discuss on second chapter, lesson 12 and 13. Chapter 2, lesson 12 and 13. That means first hadith and second hadith. We will discuss on first hadith and second hadith. Okay, you are instructed to open your book, chapter 2, lesson 12. That means first hadith. 10 hadith of the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Today we will discuss on first hadith. The first hadith is that Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, this hadith mentioned in Bukhari Sharif, innamal a'malu bin niyyat, innamal a'malu bin niyyat. In fact, all deeds, their results are dependent on intention. That means whatever you do and you work, it will depend on your intention. What you want. So this is very important hadith. This is the first hadith from Bukhari Sharif. And if you think that, if suppose before doing any work, what actually in your mind, if you want to do a good work, if you can't do that work, but you will get that sawab, you will get that reward. On the other hand, if you want to do a bad work, that means your intention is very bad, your intention is not good, but you can't do that bad work, but you will get that bad reward. So intention is very important. Why you attend this class? You are watching this class, you are attending online class, you're just whatever you do. If my intention is to good work, to do it's a help for my students, then Allah will give me reward. And if I think that if I am doing that, something will happen with me, or something bad intention, then Allah will not give me reward. Or suppose you go to mosque, your intention is I am going to mosque for performing salah. Or if your intention is I am going to mosque, but I will do some other, I will gossip with my friends, but you will not get reward. So that's why the intention is very important. Intention means near. Intention means near. That is very important. If your intention is not good, then your total work is totally it will be zero, effectless and resultless. So that's why intention is very important. And suppose if you think that I will go to classroom, then I will disturb my students. But after going to school, you can't disturb your friends. You will not get opportunity, but you will get the bad reward. On the other hand, you will think that after going to school, you will do good work. But suppose you can't able to do good work, but you will do bad work or something, but you will get reward. So that's why intention is very important. Have you got my point? Intention is very important. This is the part of hadith. This is the first hadith. This is the first hadith. Just some words mentioned in your book, in textbook. On the other hand, the hadith Sharif, Prophet said that if any person migrate or do hijrah for the satisfaction of Almighty Allah, he will get the satisfaction of Almighty Allah. On the other hand, if you travel or if you migrate to place to another place for your betterment, then you will get your betterment, not satisfaction of Almighty Allah. So hijrah is very important. During Islamic time, there are the companions. Those are the people, they accepted Islam, they converted Islam from other religion. They did hijrah, during Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And hijrah is not easy to say, just I want to do hijrah. If you have to avoid your father, your mother, your family, your circle, your city, your own place, your circle, everything, then after you go to Medina. So Makkah to Medina, they went to hijrah. And Allah subhanahu said that if you do hijrah for satisfaction of Almighty Allah, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you reward. But if you do hijrah for your own betterment, for your own wish, then you will not get sawab or reward. So that's why this is the explanation of this hadith. And once upon a time, a woman she went to Medina. Her name is Ummu Qais. Her name is Ummu Qais, and she migrated to Makkah to Medina. On the other hand, a people love that woman, one person, and he migrated to Medina. And everybody, oh, you migrated to Medina, you do his role. It's a great sacrifice for your for Islam. You sacrifice. But the main thing is that that person loved that woman. That's why he migrated to Medina, Makkah to Medina. So he automatically, if you migrate to for a woman, if you do his job for marry a woman, then you will get that woman, but you will not get reward of Almighty Allah. You will not get satisfaction of Almighty Allah. So that is the very important message for us. And if you read this book, an explanation of this hadith, then it will be very clear to you. I think that, my dear students. So niyat or intention is very important. Why you admit here? Why you watching this class? For getting marks, nothing else. Why you admitting in school? Why you respect your teacher? Why you respect your parents? Why? Only for your teacher tell you, that's why. Nothing else. So what is your intention? What is going on in your mind? That is the main important message. That is the main important thing. We have to think about that. So intention is very important. After education, our study, when you complete your student life, then you will get a job, then you will get money. Just this is the intention of your study. If you do that, then you will get money, but you will not get the other things. So intention is very important. Intention is very important. What do you do after opening school? If you think that I will do good work, if you do good work or bad work, then you will get reward. Automatically you will get reward right now. But if you think that I will do bad work, then automatically you will get the bad deeds reward. That's why intention is very important. Okay, my dear students, let's see the teachings of this hadith. Number one, called niyat. Everybody underline these things. The purpose or aim of the deed is called niyat. Then number two, the success of a deed, it depends on niyat. That means if the niyat is good, the person will earn the best reward. And if the niyat is not good, that person will not earn benefit even by doing a good deed. Okay. And last, number three, alongside the outward deed, Allah the Most High notice the state of the mind also. So we shall keep our niyat pure in all our actions. We shall not do any good deed for show before others. Rather, we shall work for the pleasure of Almighty Allah the Most High and His Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay, my dear students, that was the first hadith. That was the number one hadith. Okay, my dear students, now I want to discuss on lesson 13. That means hadith number 2. Lesson 13. Hadith number 2. Lesson 13. Hadith number 2. Lesson 13. This hadith concerning foundation of Islam. Iman, Salat, Saum, Zakat and Hajj. Okay. Prophet Muhammad said that بني الإسلام على خمس شهادة أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمد عبده ورسوله وإقام الصلاة وإيتاء الزكاة والحج وصوم رمضان. The meaning, Islam is based on 5 main confessions such as there is none worthy of worship except Allah and Muhammad is his slave and messenger, and to establish prayer, to pay zakat, to perform pilgrim to Makkah and fasting during month of Ramadan. This hadith has been taken from Bukhari and Muslim Sharif. First hadith has been taken from Bukhari Sharif, and second hadith has been taken from Bukhari and Muslim. Bukhari and Muslim. What is the source of this hadith? Bukhari and Muslim. Bukhari and Muslim. Okay, my dear student, explanation of the Holy Prophet has narrated the 5 main bases of Islam. These are Iman, that means faith. Number 2, Salat, that means prayer. You have to perform Salat. That is number 2. Number 3, Zakah, that means wealth, tax. It's mandatory for rich people. And number 4, Hajj, pilgrim, or travel to Makkah, Medina. And last, the Saum, during month of Ramadan, fasting. The foundation of Islam rests on these 5 bases. If any of these is dropped, Islam does not attain fullness. Suppose Islam is a trend and there are 5 pillars. The main pillars is Iman. Or if you think that any one pillar is not stated correctly, then the trend is deposed and he can't stand properly. So that's why 5 pillars is very important, 5 base is very important. If any base is not you maintain properly, then will the total strength is not stand properly. So that's why 5 base is very important. 5 pillars of five pillars are very important. Islam has 5 pillars. There are 5 pillars of Islam. There are 5 foundations of Islam. There are 5 bases of Islam. That means believe, iman. That means there is not a cheer for Almighty Allah and Prophet Muhammad is messenger, is slave and messenger. Number 2, salat, then saum, then zakat, then hajj. There are 5 pillars of Islam. How many pillars of Islam? 5 pillars of Islam. How many pillars of Islam? 5 pillars of Islam. How many foundations of Islam? 5 foundations. I think it is very clear to you. You underline, and if you want, you can write on your book. Okay, my dear students, and now teachings of this hadith. Teaching number 1: the fundamentals of Islam are 5 in number. The fundamentals of Islam are 5 in number. There are 5 number. Total fundamentals of Islam are 5. Number 2: Iman is the foremost and the most important of all bases. Which one is the most important base? Which is the most important pillars of these 5 pillars? That is Iman. Iman is the most important pillars. Okay, number 3: Islam must be expressed by way of personal confessions. Islam must be expressed by way of personal confessions. Okay, number 4: next to it, absolute allegiance must be paid to Almighty Allah the Most High by way of practicing all other fundamentals such as salat, zakat, hajj, and saum. Number 5: Islam cannot reach fullness in absence of any of these 5 fundamentals. You can't be a proper Muslim, you can't be a proper Mu'min if you don't maintain these 5 pillars, these 5 fundamental things of Islam. My dear students, that's all from my side for today with this 1 and Hadith 2. And may Allah bless us all, may Allah protect us from coronavirus, may Allah protect us everything. Pray for your teacher, pray for your parents, pray for authority, pray for Milestone. It is the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, you know, as a duty of our as the students, you have to make dua, and you have to think that always you have to do good wish for your institution. And thank you so much, and may Allah bless us all. Everybody try to recite Durud Sharif more and more. No more today. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.